This is Susie over at For the Children, and my friend Katie at Thriving Littles wanted to know if I would jump on today and just share a few minutes of some thoughts that I might have around a post I reacted to yesterday that was so excellent about external rewards and sticker charts and all for children, and I told her I would be happy to do that. As a young teacher, I knew early on that external rewards were not going to work for me. They just didn't feel right. And stickers and behavior charts and rewards like that, it didn't feel right to me because we were such joyful learners and such a privilege to have a school that they could go to. And so early on, I began to really try to learn ways to encourage and motivate the children. That wasn't around me giving the judgment of the sticker or the reward for good job. And my husband and I were able to take a lot of classes from Love and Logic Institute. One of the things that we learned about there was praise versus encouragement, and that was really tricky for me for a long time. Praise is when I would go by, for example, one of my kindergartners painting at the easel, and I would say, wow, I really like your painting. All of the judgment is from me. The reward is that I'm praising her, and instead they taught us to really look at encouragement. And so instead of my judgment as I walked by, I would look specifically at what she was doing, and I would say, sweetie, I noticed you're really spending a lot more time on this painting, or boy, you're really using a lot of purple today. And as I would say that, I would look at the painting, not at her, and that way the focus is on the process, the work, and then she internally can begin to feel that motivation for continuing. And then I would just move away. And it just really helped keep the kids in flow. They were just really happy learners to do that. And I never really had a problem with that. And then when we had our own 3 daughters, chores, always an interesting moment in life of a family, were just done in our family because it was part of the family. We didn't pay the girls for them. They got an allowance once a month, and that was just because they were part of the family. And the chores were just a family obligation so that we could just have our home percolate along in a happy way. And so dinner, we would just sit down and say, here are the chores. There are some really tough ones, and Dad and I will take those. But the little ones that you girls can start to do will need to be done. And again, I didn't pay them, or we didn't have charts or anything. They just kind of knew that they needed to be done. I had sticky notes on Saturday morning with specific things they needed to do. But yeah, it just, it was just sort of a more dignifying way, I felt, to encourage the girls to start to look internally at what would really make them feel like they wanted to be encouraged to do more of that. And it was common sense. You don't just get a sticker for taking out the trash. It just needs to be taken out because it's stinky. And then the other book that really was helpful to me to help articulate this was Alfie Kohn's book, Punished by Rewards. The title says it all. And Punished by Rewards is a great title that you may want to peek out because it's really good. And that really helped me to be able to explain to parents and to other families what was really working for us, that external motivation just wasn't a great way for our family to be working. And so that was really, really helpful to us. But anyway, I'm hoping that this is helpful to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to direct message me. And do check out Katie's post on that because it's really, really good. And thank you as always.